Hey guys, welcome back to Blue Fire Toys and Collectibles. So I have a special review I'm going to be doing today, the first in what I'm calling Feature Figure Fridays, where I look at a unique, classic, or otherwise rare figure from my collection. Today I'm going to be looking at this 6-inch scale vinyl figure from the company Y-MSF Godzilla from the 2001 movie Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All-Out Attack, better known, of course, as simply GMK. So for those of you who don't know, YMSF is a toy distribution company that makes primarily Godzilla figures, from what I've seen. They're at G-Fest every year. They always have great and unique figures. A lot of them are figures that Bandai and other companies haven't released figures of. Last year I bought a Godzilla 1998 from Godzilla the series. I'll be looking at him in a future video. This year I picked up this GMK Godzilla. They also had Final Wars Godzilla, and I also picked up their version of Legendary Beast Wolfman from the unreleased Godzilla fan film, Godzilla vs. the Legendary Beast Wolfman. I'll look at that in a future video as well. But for today, I'm going to be focused on Godzilla from GMK. So overall, there's not that much to say about this figure. The sculpt is fantastic. The detail is incredible. The paint apps are practically flawless. It's a wonderful figure. It stacks up really nicely with your Bandai 6-inch Movie Monster series Godzilla figures. And it looks really good on the shelf next to them. So, as you can tell, the sculpt itself is phenomenal. This looks more accurate to the film than even the Monster Arts GMK Godzilla, at least in my opinion. The paint applications are phenomenal on the hands and dorsal plates, the toes, the mouth. You can see the whites of his eyes there. The tongue is a nice dull pink color. You can see, too, he's not, for once, all charcoal gray. He's actually a little mix of a lighter gray on his chest than the just standard charcoal gray that all Godzilla figures seem to be. Articulation is actually very limited, but it's what you would expect from a 6-inch scale vinyl figure. The legs go up. The arms go up. You can actually pose him like he's walking or he's attacking a city. His head does not rotate in any way, but unlike the current Bandai figures, the tail does rotate. That may not be a big deal to most people. It's not that big of a deal to me, but for some reason lately, Bandai has started gluing their tails in place, which is not that great. I think that actually hinders the overall likability of the new Bandai Movie Monster series figures. YMSF, however, did not do that with this GMK Godzilla. So, as I said before, I picked this guy up from G-Fest 2024. From the YMSF table, I paid $55 for it, and I liked it so much, I actually bought two. I think it's a phenomenal figure. I can't seem to find these figures online. I can only seem to find them at G-Fest. So if anybody knows where to get YMSF figures outside of G-Fest, please let me know. YMSF makes great vinyl figures, and I've bought several of them over the years. I have absolutely no complaints. Their detail is amazing, their paint apps are amazing, and their price range is also very good. So, to give you an idea of scale, on the right is the Y-MSF GMK Godzilla, and on the left is the Bandai Movie Monster series Godzilla 1964 from Mothra vs. Godzilla. As you can see, the Y-MSF GMK Godzilla is perfect to scale with your Movie Monster series figures. They just look really good together. I mean, if you saw them and you didn't really know what you were looking at, you'd probably think that was a Bandai figure. I heard a couple rumors at G-Fest that Bandai is actually releasing soon a Movie Monster series 6-inch scale GMK Godzilla, so fingers crossed on that one. We'll see if it's as good as the YMSF version, but hopefully Bandai will follow through and actually release the GMK Godzilla 6-inch vinyl. Here is YMSF GMK Godzilla with Bandai Movie Monster Series 6-inch scale Kaiser Ghidorah from Godzilla Final Wars. They look really good together. You can't even tell that this figure on the right, the GMK Godzilla, is not a Bandai. And here is the YMSF GMK Godzilla with its SH Monster Arts counterpart, the GMK Godzilla. Now, as excellent the detail actually is on the SH Monster Arts figure, which I'll be looking at in a future video, I still think that, just to me, the YMSF Godzilla looks better. Maybe it's because he's more upright. Maybe it's just the pose I've got the Monster Arts Godzilla in. Maybe it's just a personal preference thing. I like the YMSF look a little bit better. So, final thoughts on this YMSF GMK Godzilla. If you have the opportunity to pick it up, I absolutely recommend it. It's a phenomenal figure. It goes great with Movie Monster Series Bandai figures and SH Monster Arts figures. So if you can, definitely pick it up. So that's really all I have to say for this one. Thank you for joining me for the first of what I hope will be many Feature Figure Fridays, where I look at a unique or classic figure. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Help the channel continue to grow, and I hope this helped you in your collecting endeavors, and I will see you in the next one.